So I'm Elizabeth Ablah,
Yeah.
and I am at the University of Kansas School of Medicine. I'm in Wichita, Kansas in the United States. And I'm an associate professor in the Department of Public Health and Preventive Medicine.
Mm-hmm. Can you talk a bit about your research?
Yes, so my area is policy, systems, and environmental changes, predominantly around worksite wellness. I'm really interested in changing the environment, changing the space, the place where people work, so that as a default of them working there, that it's just easier for them to be physically active. It's just easier for them to eat more fruits and vegetables because the environment's set up for that. We often intend for people to get the interest and gain the motivation, gain the knowledge and about the importance of being physically active. And we rely on them to then carry forward whatever intervention, whether it's to not be sitting or to be walking, light, moderate, vigorous physical activity. And I think we have so much more technology and so much more innovation that allows for us to be more physically active based on the setup, so that we have the desks, the adjustable desks. We have the active living design at the work site so that it's easy for people to be physically active.
And how did you get involved in this field?
So I actually did a lot of research in previous fields before I got into this. I did my dissertation on what's called WIC in the United States. It's the Women, Infants, and Children, and that was my population. And they received some basically stamps, is what they used to be, so that they can have supplemental food. So I wanted to research them, and I wanted to know what were facilitators and what were barriers to engaging in physical activity and to eating more fruits and vegetables. I did that for my dissertation, which is my thesis here, for my PhD, and loved it. And then the research that I went into was really different, and I enjoyed that as well. But once I got tenure, I then moved back to the work that I enjoy. And so, this is the area that gets me going. I love seeing what are the types of changes that you can make to an environment, to a space or a place, and see how people's behavior changes as a function of that.
So if you could give a piece of advice to workplaces about implementing more healthy changes, what would that one thing be?
That's an outstanding question, very difficult to answer. I'd say be open. I think we often have an idea, especially with worksite wellness, people think automatically, oh, you want us to do a Biggest Loser competition. Yeah, I really don't. That's the exact opposite of what I'd want you to do. But if you're wanting to get some opportunities that are maybe a little bit different, where you'd be able to be flexible, consider trying different things. Often we come to the same outcome of improved morale, improved physical activity, and to be able to have that type of productivity. That's fantastic. So if we can move toward that, and if everybody's eye is on the prize there, wanting to accomplish those outcomes, that's fantastic. That's the way to go.
Great.